Welcome to Where is Avi? Hi.
Avi, Avi, clap, clap, clap. I understand it has been quite some time since the last upload on this channel, but you know what? Things happen. Now, I'm not going to go into great detail, and I'm not going to give context either, so if you don't know why I went inactive for a month, too bad. You're just not going to know. But for those of you who do know, being as vague and specific as possible, it was a combination of a video, questionable content in the video, fearing charges might be filed, and being advised not to post content on YouTube until the issue is resolved. Those four things led to me not being able to post, but today I bring good news, everybody. Avi's not going to jail! Avi's not going to jail today. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. I have received confirmation through an attorney that at this time, Avi is not being investigated, and therefore Avi can move on with his life. Yay. It's so messed up that this is like something that I have to celebrate. Dodging this. I mean, the world we live in. It's like, oh, 17-year-old posts YouTube video. Let's throw him in jail. Yay! So yes, that is why I was not able to post for a month. I did receive confirmation last night at about 11 o'clock. So now I'm good. So now I can post videos, live stream, all that fun stuff. I want to thank everyone, including all the fans who stuck with me this entire time. And what makes no sense is the performance of my channel, both view-wise and sub-wise, has been better, me not posting, than when I am posting. Somebody explain to me why I lose more subscribers when I upload videos than when I don't upload. That doesn't make sense. So a few things to catch you up to speed on what's, happened in my life, because over the past month, not having YouTube and Twitch, I mean, what did I fill my time with? Well, the first thing is that I've been going to the gym a lot. I'm absolutely freaking jacked. As you can clearly see by these massive muscles right here, just absolutely shredded. Don't worry, sure it's gonna come off in about a month. Just working on that six-pack of abs. It's gonna be absolutely delicious. Another thing, Instagram deleted. Got rid of it. I wasn't told to delete it. I just didn't want to use Instagram anymore. I was like one of those people that would constantly just go on other people's profiles, and I hated myself for it. So I just got rid of Instagram. So it's gone now. I also got into some really cool colleges. I got into Yale, Princeton, Harvard. So I'm gonna be an Ivy League scholar, so that's absolutely stupendous. Also, a huge congratulations to Quintus, who now has ads enabled on his channel. Quintus recently hit 1,000 subscribers, and therefore he was able to get ads on his channel, and he is currently making 10 times more than me. We did a little bit of a revenue check the other day. He was making about $30 for the month of January. It was about $3. So again, huge congratulations to Quintus. Definitely deserved it. Let's get a round of applause for Quintus, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely deserve those ads. But Freedom Island Deluxe needs to come out, or there will be riots and anthrax at your front door. Hello?
Avi, you can't say that. I'm gonna throw you in jail.
Oh, I can't say there's going to be anthrax at Quintus's door because he's going to call the police and get me sent to jail?
Exactly, Jew boy.
Oh no. Quintus, I was clearly joking. Can we not send Avi to jail? Hashtag no jail for Avi. I can't even imagine, even if I was in jail, I really honestly wonder how that would be. I would probably be one of those prisoners who takes it way too chill. I wouldn't conform to any sort of gang. I'd be like, listen everybody, let's be friends. Let's make the best out of the situation. And I'd probably be beaten in the shower and everyone would hate me. But good thing I'm not gonna find out. So now that's out of the way, let's actually talk about the topic of this video, which is that Avi is now able to drive a car, ladies and gentlemen. Avi got his license. It is in this brand new wallet I bought, and I want to give a huge shout out to Bingo Bongo for recommending this wallet. I would show you my license, but I don't want to dox myself, so I will throw up a really censored picture of it on the screen right now. That's your boy Avi, street legal. So let's talk about how I got my license, because as a lot of you know, I made a few oopsies when going for my license, including failing my test twice. So I understand that a lot of my viewers may be older than me, some younger, and some way too young that were brought here by Quintus.
Look, Battle for the Go Amiibo
But for the most part, I know a lot of you are going to be nearing your driving years, so as somebody who has gone through the system, through the DMV of New Jersey, let me give you some experience and tips. First of all, I waited extremely long to take my first test. In the state of New Jersey, you can take the test on your 17th birthday or when you have your learner's permit for a year. I got my learner's permit on my 16th birthday, so I was obviously able to go for my license on the 17th. However, my dad crashed his car, and I didn't really care to get my license, so I put it way off until November. And in November, when I went to get my license, I was like, you know what? I got this. It's just driving a car. How hard can it be? So I made a few oopsies on the test. I did have my paper that told me everything I failed on, but I ripped it up and threw it out because I was really embarrassed. But I'm going to come forward and tell you the mistakes that I made. So the first thing that I did wrong is that when I did my K-turn, I did a 5-point K-turn. Basically, what you want to do is you want to go all the way to the left, then to the right, and then go straight. It's designed if you need to make a turn in the middle of the road or in a dead end for whatever reason, and you can't pull into a driveway. That's what a K-turn's for. Rather than doing 3 swift movements, I did 5. If that wasn't bad enough, I drove on the wrong side of the road. You see, when you complete the K-turn, you're supposed to be driving on the right side of the road. However, I drove on the left side of the road. An oopsie, ladies and gentlemen! And I ended up failing, and I was really upset. Now, in the state of New Jersey, you have to wait 2 weeks to retake the test. However, the next available appointment was in 3 weeks, so I just waited 3 weeks. I took it, and this instructor, he was a fine Hispanic gentleman who sat in the car next to me while the test was administered. So I'm driving with my fellow Nino, and we are going through the course again. We go a different route. We go around the back. He has me do some backwards driving. Do it. Nail it. Has me do a U-turn, I think. Nail it. And then comes the oh-so-dreaded parallel parking. So I line myself up, getting ready to parallel park, and I mess it up again. I hit the curb, and I can't turn my wheel far enough to get into the spot. So Avi fails again. So I go home and I'm extremely pissed off and frustrated because at this point, almost everybody in my grade has a license and I don't, and I'm feeling like a loser. And I'm not a loser because I know that I am a grown man who is proud and I just want my license. I go home and I'm like, okay, parallel parking. That is the one thing that is causing all these oopsies. First test, a lot of oopsies. Second test, just parallel parking. All I need to do is just be able to parallel park successfully, and then I'll be good. So what I did is I went on Amazon and I ordered $200 worth of cones. 8 industrial, full-blown cones to parallel park practice in. And the idea was that if I was able to use these cones to pass the test within 30 days, I would be able to return the cones to Amazon and get a full refund. That was the incentive that I needed to pass, because if I didn't pass, then I would have to keep the cones to keep practicing. Then I wouldn't be able to return them to Amazon, and then it would be at $200. So what ended up happening is that I got the cones, then went to a parking lot, and man, I just grilled parallel parking. The setup is that you have 3 cones in the back, 3 cones in the front, and then 2 cones at the front facing vertically to line yourself up. And I just did that multiple times. I did 2 sessions that both lasted an hour over the course of that 3-week time period that I had to wait to retake the driving test. The day came and I had a strategy. It was a new year. It was January. Let me just check my license here. It was January 3rd. And I was like, you know what? Everyone's in a good mood. It's a new year. It's 2019. Let me just sauce up my driving instructor. Let me talk to him. Let's get a conversation going, because there's no way I'm coming back here. Now, the first 2 times, I didn't strike up a conversation with my driving instructors. I was just cocky and didn't care. And this time I was like, all right, let me just start a conversation. Let's get the ball rolling. Hopefully we'll have something in common, and hopefully he'll feel bad for me and let me pass my driving test. Yay. So what I did is that when I got in the car, I was like, listen, man, New Year's resolution here. You can see I failed the test twice and I'm just trying to pass it this time. And he's like, no, man, I feel you. Everyone's got a New Year's resolution. And we just started talking. And then he was like, oh, the name Avi, is that a Jewish name? And I'm like, yeah, that's a Jewish name. And I'm like, yeah, you Jewish? And he's like, no, man, I used to date a lot of Jewish girls back in high school. I didn't know how to take that because Avi's that's a guy's name. Hey, you know what? He dated Jewish girls. I'm a Jewish guy. Okay, we keep talking, and before we even start the test, one of the things that I noticed right off the bat is they have you sign the slip at the bottom saying that you're taking the test, but he also had me sign my driver's learner's permit. Now, you only sign your learner's permit when you pass the test, and he was having me sign it before the test even started. So I was like, yes, this guy is super awesome. No matter what happens, I'm gonna pass the test. I'm still gonna try, but I'm gonna walk away with a license. So we're driving on the course, has me do some backwards driving, nail it, has me do a K-turn, nail it. Parallel parking comes up, even though I know I'm getting my license, I'm pooping my pants, worried that I'm still gonna mess something up because I just wanted to be able to do it. So what happens is that I go to parallel park and I hit the curb and I'm about to cry. He's like, listen man, don't worry, just remember to breathe, because I wasn't breathing. He was like, remember to breathe, deep breath in, breath out. You know, that whole spiel. Has me pull up again, I park, I do it, I pull out, he gives me the paper and says, Avi, Happy New Year's. And I get my license. And that was such a great day. I go into the DMV. Avi got his license. Avi's now street legal. He can drive by himself. And I'm a proud 17-year-old man. You know, I'm not even a boy anymore. I can drive a car. Another thing I wanted to mention is insurance, because insurance can be expensive, especially for a new driver. My father informed me that his rates went up by $1,200 when I was added to the policy. And that includes, by the way, my student driving discount, because if you take 30 hours of an accredited driving course, you get a discount, and my good grades discount, since I did maintain a 3.5 GPA. So even with those two discounts, $1,200 added on. Fortunately, at this time, my dad isn't making me pay for it, but just keep that in mind, guys, that if you guys get your license and your parents don't love you, they might make you pay that fee. And granted, it does vary state by state. We are a state that loves to give out a ton of money in lawsuits, so the fees are obviously going to be higher, but it is based on your state. Recommend doing some research into that. So really the only thing to do now is get a car, because I drive my mom's and my dad's car, and I drive my dad's car more because it's not a van, and driving a minivan, that's kind of... Leave in the comments section a car that I should buy. I'm honestly thinking of buying a 2005 Honda Civic and then painting it to look like a Mario Kart. And whenever I drive, to dress like a Mario Kart character. And what I'm gonna do is just basically blast Coconut Mall on the freeway. I think that that would be really fun, but I wanna hear what you guys have to say. Budget for the car is gonna be about $3,000. So if you find anything, just let me know. Might buy it actually. And guys, that is gonna do it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Expect more videos, more live streams. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ofsterbone. And if your Twitch Prime sub has expired, please resub. I am currently sitting at 2 subs, myself and my dad. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to slap a like on it. Ofsterbone has returned. Make sure to slap subscribe, and I will see you all later. Peace!